You might have a small metal item that you like, and often what happens is that they get stained. They get some kind of spots on them, and those spots are not necessarily dirt. Let's try to take a look at this edge. You can see that the edge is not entirely, it appears to be worn. Now what happened to this one, and people give up on their favorite objects at all times, but for no reason, but that's not necessarily the case. Here is some sandpaper that I used. This one is 1000 grit, and this one is 2000 grit, and this is how it looks like. It's very reflective. This is how it looks like when I'm done polishing it. So this is not reflective, and this is nicely done. Same on the bottom. What I also noticed is that this is not stainless steel. This is not stainless steel, which I thought it was, or it's got some kind of a coating on it, and you can see the coating being sanded away, especially the edges. You can see some kind of red line around the edges appearing where the coating disappeared. There you can see the thin red line everywhere. Same can happen with the jewelry. The thickness of this coating that's typically applied, it could be nickel coating or some such thing. It's 5 microns, 5/1000th of a millimeter. Basically the thickness of paint, or maybe even less than that. Any kind of buffing that you do on it, even paste, if you try, it's gonna be eating away some of this coating, and this is really bad, especially when it happens to jewelry. That's real bad. But if you want to fix it and remove some of the stains, basically it's fairly straightforward business. Yeah, that's improving already. This one is the 1000 grit paper. There, just don't overdo it. There's still some spots that don't want to be removed. Maybe those are too deep or whatever, then they will never come out without actually the red metal showing from underneath. No, they're coming out. There, at this point it's done, but it's super dangerously close to exposing the red stuff. Let me just do some 2000 grit on it for some extra polish, and that's just about all that it needs. Let's see what we can do with a little bit of polishing paste. There, it says metal polish. There, and I'm just gonna do it freehand like so. My fingertip is gonna be black, like super black in no time, but yeah, I can see some red line showing already. It's just minimum amount of polishing attempted here. Yeah, so some things maybe are not worth fixing, but the stains are definitely removed, but the red metal is, let me see, maybe starts showing around the edge here, around this long line, maybe there. Yeah, that's super close. Yeah, you can definitely see some of it. So I guess some things can be fixed, but well, if you can live with it clean or live with it stained, that's up to you. But those are some of the limitations, or this is some of the fixes that you can do, and the limitations of them.